New vaccines must not be monopolised, G7 tells Donald Trump. World leaders at a G7 video summit told Donald Trump that medical firms must share and coordinate research on coronavirus vaccines rather than provide products exclusively to one country. I am legitimately surprised it's not the G6 yet. Then the US can create a friendship union with Russia. We can call it FU too. It's like having to wrangle a little kid with this asshole all the time. Just disgusting. I can somehow stomach that one evil man wants to hoard a vaccine while the rest of the world is sick and dying. But to know that 50% of the country would rally around this idea and think that American lives are the only ones worth saving. How did we get here? Why the fuck would you do this? How about contribute resources to the effort? Or make the licensing of the production of the vaccines easier? Why monopolize something that could save lives? He truly is an embarrassment on a global scale, the biggest embarrassment in the history of. You all know the rest. I'm too tired of all his BS. Imagine having to explain to the leader of the free world how the lives of people all over the world are more important than profits of a few companies. He's just a bigger version of the guy hoarding hand sanitizer. That's the American bootstrap capitalism. The idea of weaponizing healthcare is such a truly sick evil idea that it could only have come from a Republican. Jesus fucking Christ. I like this stuff. I really get it. People are surprised that I understand it. Every one of these doctors said, "How do you know so much about this?" Maybe I have a natural ability. Maybe I should have done that instead of running for president. Spoilt only child syndrome with a sprinkling of billionaire president LOL. Amazing what people can become if they never have someone who calls them out on their shit. With our stupid for-profit healthcare system we are completely at odds with the vast majority of the developed world. It's natural in a for-profit healthcare system to profiteer, which for me is the absolutely most abhorrent behavior a person could ever engage in to turn a profit. When a nation's leader is attempting to profiteer, the world should absolutely put them in their unscrupulous and immoral place. It must be embarrassing from Trump that we have to go crawling to a German company for a vaccine. Why doesn't he go to his pharma buddies for one? You know, the ones that completely botched the development of the coronavirus test and put us on the back heel even after the WHO already invented that wheel. Trump is dying to say China started this virus and I ended it. Everything is an angle to him. The levels of wrong in trying to buy another nation's research and research team during a pandemic are deep and wide. He's like that douchebag that bought a treatment for HIV that was really low cost, then jacked it up to like £40,000 per round. Trunk's a cunt. People that voted for him are bigger cunts. People that still defend him are giant fucking cunts. But America first. I have never been less proud to be an American. This is so the spoiled millionaire move. Lazily waiting until the last second, claiming everything works fine, then shortly before the shit hits the fan, get the checkbook out, trying to solve everything with money. So this is what American first mean in the first place. This guy is a complete embarrassment. I will go down in history as one of the worst presidents of all time. The fact this is even an issue is depressing. Imagine having to tell that to an adult LMAO. What a sad state of affairs, when the President of the United States needs to be told the research into the vaccine should be shared and not monopolized. This ism too happens when you put a man-child, with zero empathy and a massive ego in charge of one of the most powerful nations on earth. One of the most purely evil things this disgrace of a president has put forward. If Trump actually tries to monopolize a vaccine for the coronavirus, then he should be tried before an international tribunal. Keeping a vaccine for a deadly disease from billions of people is right on par with a war crime. A lot of the stupid shit he has done has honestly been funny, but these are quite literally the words of genuinely evil person. Business Insider, there was and there is no takeover offer. German coronavirus vaccine company CureVac is shooting down viral reports that Trump tried to buy it. https://www. Business Insider. com/CureVac coronavirus vaccine Trump Germany denial 2020-3, https://www. Business Insider. com/CureVac coronavirus vaccine Trump Germany denial 2020-3. On behalf of, I don't know, half of us Americans, we're sorry. I love how Trump campaigned on Make America Great Again and all he's actually accomplished is making America a joke. No wonder our patriotism is at an all-time low. As an American, I'm ashamed that my country's leader would even attempt to do something like that. It should be a war crime to try to monopolize any sort of cure, let alone during a fucking global pandemic. I apologize on behalf of my people. It will work like other medications. In Africa it will be free or damn near free. In Europe and Asia it will be $10. In Canada $10 to $20. In the US $1,200. Funny thing is Trump's actions are completely consistent with the governing philosophy in the US regarding healthcare. Everything is designed to maximize profits, and monopoly control is how corporations maximize profits. Improving health, improving lives, and saving people is only PR spin for America's political establishment. I wish he would catch it and die. Just because it hasn't been said enough, we likely won't see an effective vaccine for at least a year. With the research that goes into drugs, we need to make sure side effects are known, it is safe for the majority of the population, and we need a sample size typically at least 70k 100k strong. Donald and others display their ignorance when saying one will be here soon. It simply boggles the mind that other world leaders have to tell our moron in charge to play nice and share. Of all the things I feel embarrassed and shameful about involving our country, this tops the list. What selfish assholes we must look like to the world. Like, are you kidding me? How is he still a president? Like the guy is childish and blames others rather than admitting his fault and has absolutely no idea how to be a president. What a joke. I can't be the only one still questioning who TF thought it was a good idea to get Trump to be president. It's an absolute embarrassment that this has to be stated to prevent the leader of the free world from profiting off a national crisis. I'm so embarrassed as an American and veteran that I put my life on the line for this. Fuck this piece of shit. Every American who voted for this fuckwit should take this as a warning. You have voted wrong. This cunt would sell out your family without a second thought. He thinks you're all peasants and filthy poor people. He does not give a micro fuck about your welfare. I'm not saying any politician is out for your needs, but this guy is below rat shit. He is nothing more than poison in this world. I hope he dies an agonizing death and that his legacy is no more than my flushed turd. Don't forget to add this in the timeline. February 28. The Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus, he said from a campaign rally in North Charleston, South Carolina. One of my people came up to me and said, "Mr. President, they tried to beat you on Russia, Russia, Russia. That didn't work out too well. They couldn't do it. They tried the impeachment hoax that was on a perfect conversation," he continued. "This is their new hoax. I really hope another country comes up with a vaccine first. Offers it the rest of the world for $1/dose. But Trump at $100/dose just to watch the cunt squirm. He will twist their words when he addresses the American public. This is the world leader equivalent of driving around and buying every single bottle of hand sanitizer so you can sell it on Amazon for 50x the normal price. Trump supporters are the virus of stupidity. You know it's bad when the rest of the world has to finger wag the American president to stop acting like a shitty con man.